Greetings, beautiful people. I'm making a lunchtime juice today. I've been out in the garden. You probably see I'm a bit blushy and flushed in the cheeks. Today is day 6 of my juice fast, and I am thriving out in the garden on juice power. And I'm out in my garden making some new beds, no dig beds. If you don't know about no dig, Charles Dowding on YouTube, he is a great inspiration for making these beds. And just trying to find my knife. He goes into great detail, and I actually have a surplus of cardboard thanks to my local supermarket, and I have been making new beds or building on top of my old beds in order to prep for the springtime, because I want really good crops this next year. And so once I do these beds, I've got to then work out where to put the drippers and how to put the drippers in, because drippers have just been an absolute game changer for me. And the soil's pretty good now, but there is a grass issue. There is wild grass growing, and it is so tough, and it's got all in my main vegetable beds plus the weeds. So even though with no dig you can just squash the weeds down with cardboard, some of these weeds though are they've got really thick stems because I haven't weeded all summer, and they have to be pulled out. So I've been pulling some out, and then I've just gone and got the cardboard, and I still have a compost pile that has, this time last year maybe, was it? It was steaming. It was so hot inside. I had a good friend drop it off for me, and it's good to go now. And it was just a mix of straw, dirt, poo, oh my gosh, and it was steaming. It was so hot. A very natural, beautiful compost heap. So I've just been putting that this morning on top of the cardboard, and it's a little warm out. And of course, you know, doing a lot of labor, you certainly feel it. So I'm coming in for a break, for a juice, and I'm feeling good. I'm really feeling good on this juice. Day 6 of juice. And I just take it day by day. I'm probably going to be a little bit sore tomorrow because I've been definitely shoveling, and the wheelbarrow that I've got has a flat tire. I've had it with, my dad gave it to me with a flat tire. It's a really old cement one, so that it's so heavy. It's not like a regular wheelbarrow, and it's like I can't work out how to change it, and so I just roll it with a flat tire. So it makes my job that much harder, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It rolls. That's the main thing. So, and you know, I'm trying to be gentle with myself. I'm not really trying to physically exert myself, but obviously, you know, I want to get these beds ready. So for the spring, I really want to plant good crops of melons, good crops of vegetables, and you have to do that pre-work now, to, you know, let the cardboard break down, let the microbes, you know, get into the compost and the soil. So essentially, the beds have to be done now. So I've been starting, and I've just got a couple more wheelbarrows loadfuls to do today, and then I'll probably do a little bit more in the next few days, and just progressively every few days build the beds, and then work out how I'm going to do the dripper aspect of it all. So I don't really want to put a whole loop-de-loop of dripper line again. I may just put some valves in so that I can shut water off to other areas and isolate just around the vegetables when I put those in. Not actually sure what I'm gonna put in just yet, but definitely lots of tomatoes. I'll try growing some eggplant out here. Definitely a bunch of melons, and they're gonna need space to grow. Definitely melons. And what else? I don't know. See, those things I eat on the daily. Not tomatoes, since I've been doing the juice fast, but I certainly will be once I finish. And I don't know, like I'm not sure what to grow out there, because it'll be the first time that I've kind of grown. If I try cucumbers, eggplants out there, I don't know how they will cope with the heat in the summer, but they might be all right if the soil is good. So we'll see. It's all about experimentation. So anyway, I'll take you out there in a minute. I'm just going to finish my juice and we'll go out in the garden. Better change my shoes. Oh. Gotta have my hat. So, a little bit wet in the ground. Just better, watch where I'm going. Here is one of the beds, and then you can see this one here next to it. Yeah, definitely needs some work. This is regularly wet here. Well, looks like we've already got some residents. I accidentally pulled out one of my tomato plants today. I thought it was a weed. You know, when you're kind of ruffling around. I didn't check. I should have. Oh well. Hopefully when I water this afternoon it'll come back. This grass is this stuff here. See how it just weaves in, and it's so tough. And this no-dig bed will make this amazing, and it's all about building the soil, and hopefully I can extend the bed. Well, I'm kind of hoping I can extend it all the way up to this dripper line and then run some vertical dripper lines down like this. But it's kind of a big job. It's definitely a bit bitey out here now. It's definitely warm. So I've got a couple more wheelbarrow loads, and then tomorrow if I've got enough cardboard, I may do another section here, and if I feel like I want to do another one, I'll do another one, and just progressively build the bed. And I can grow so much just in this one patch. The kale, the tomatoes, and I think it's broccoli, that's been here since springtime. And the kale, this is asparagus, didn't do too well. We'll see how we go this year. And this is oregano, heaps of that. But this kale is really tough. Really tough. But let's see what happens with the build. But this is this grass I'm talking about. So I've just covered it, and there's more of it over here. Look at it. It's so rooty. It's so well, the apple doesn't seem to mind it too much, but we'll see what happens. We'll see, but I may just put some cardboard around the base of the apple and see if I can, you know, stop the grass from growing there. But this bed, look at this bed. Oh, this is going to be such a job. Do you see what I mean? You can't just lay the cardboard down on this bed. Like I've got to get in there and kind of pull out some things. And look at this. This is a big weed. Got to pull that out. Anyway, gloves on. Let me get this done. This is the wheelbarrow I was telling you about. Hey, it's a good arm workout. But this is all I want to do today because there's been a lot of shovel work, and I'm starting to feel it. So I've actually got a pineapple down here. I'm really surprised that that's still alive. It's actually really therapeutic to come out in your garden and do this wonderful garden work. But it's kind of a lot of physical labor, but I enjoy that. I'd much rather be doing this kind of physical labor than in an indoor gym any day. Try not to step on plants that I've got around. I've got hibiscus down here, so I'm weaving in between little plants, sage, hibiscus. I've got to fix this fence up good tonight because this is how my resident little boy kangaroo comes in. Any kind of hole. Is that Betty? Betty! Hello, my sweetheart. We've got a little friend over here. Hello, Betty. Fancy seeing you over here. What are you doing, my little sweetheart? Come and say hello to Betty. Betty must have had a dust bath. Hello, my sweet little darling. Oh, yes, I know. You're very big and powerful. Very beautiful, aren't you? Hope you don't have any more ticks on you. All right, Betty, Mummy's going to work around you, okay? Oh, you look so pretty up there. He obviously likes the new dirt. He's not too worried about me. He's probably a bit cross that I've kicked him out of the mulberry trees because I've put guards around them and you can no longer eat them. You will one day though. When the trees get big, I'll let you. Just not when they're little. I reckon Beardy had a little dust bath in here. Did you, honey? Get those ticks off? Ain't you a pretty little boy, girl? I don't actually know if Beardy's a boy or a girl. I'm not game enough to pick him up and check underneath. I just call him a boy. I feel like he's a boy. All right, we're loaded. I actually find it easier to drag this wheelbarrow this way. So anyone that's thinking about starting their own garden, well, this is a pretty simple way of building your soil. And, you know, it's affordable and it's cheap. Just takes a little bit of your own labor. And, you know, it's good to get out in the sun, feel the burn on your skin, especially when you're doing a juice fast. Oh my gosh, feels amazing. Well, do I want to put the soil right on the edges, or am I gonna just trying to work out which direction I'm going with this bed? I think I'll stop here and give it a water now. These are going to be great beds. I've got a good feeling about it. Let's go around this side. I reckon I'm going to water some of that in now. Just a gentle water, not much water, just to wet the cardboard. Whoa! Water and electronics do not go well together. I know that all too well. Got a hole in my hose. So I realize this is all going down, but I'm going to be putting up banks eventually, just not today. I've done enough work for today. So this dampness will soak down in to the cardboard. This soil is really dry, this compost stuff, because we've had a dry summer. We've had no rain, or minimal rain. It's not enough to wet the cardboard. Nice little chili bush here. I don't actually know what chili this is. I would describe it on the Scoville heat unit, not very hot at all. I mean, it's hot for me, but for people that love chili, I'd say it's pretty mild. Definitely no Carolina Reaper. I wouldn't even attempt a Carolina Reaper. Oh, here we go.